Welcome to Rosie Sucks, a weekly podcast where we review and critique the best and the worst fan-created original characters from the My Little Pony fandom. This show is unscripted and unfiltered, so minor language will be used. As well, this show can be a little heavy on the critique at times. That being said, if you are easily offended, don't watch. If not, feel free to join us for this week's show. This is episode 46 for the 23rd of January, 2015. This week is the Mummified and Metibobo show. Our topic this week is clothes and fashion, so come with us and get wrapped up in this week's episode. My name is Mummified Thunderbirds. I'm the host and show manager. I am joined by...
I'm Metibobo. I'm in charge of view interaction and questions. Reverse that. Fuck it. Don't care. It's been a while.
That is still really weird to do. Missing Commander and Smooth on that one.
Yeah.
It just feels weird not going into after, and I'm Smooth Sailing, and I'm the editor. It's just one of those things that it's just like, it's different and fun. This is, Meti, this is your first episode with Twofer, right? The first one was Commander and Smooth, and then me and Commander, and now me and you, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, was there any fan art that you want to talk about that may have come out in the last couple of weeks since you've been gone?
Oh, well, there's a few pieces. Just every single piece made by the fans of my new redesign.
Yes, and we'll go... tell us a little bit about that, actually.
I redesigned my OC near the beginning of the year because I was tired of what the old touchpad looked like, and I believe Byrne gave me a lot of good criticism about him on his episode. So I decided to change him up a little bit. I knew his cutie mark was breaking a lot of rules, having some pure black and multiple colors. I mean, it wasn't breaking too many rules, but it was still enough that I didn't like it anymore. His old colors were dark and dreary and boring and just didn't blend well, so I lightened him up a little bit, and I'm liking his new redesign. Also, his new cutie mark is a nice little blend of passion and profession, which is his, he's no longer an artist, because fuck that, I'm not an artist. I never really portrayed myself as an artist. I'm a critic, of if anything. I guess you can consider critique an art, but whatever. His new cutie mark is now a check mark that also is an X for disapproval. The bottom thing is the broken heart representing his disapproval, and the check mark is the same color as the fixed heart, so that's represents his approval. So you get both of those things, and it's just a nice cutie mark. It also goes with his talent, which is he is a critic. He's a pretty good critic. That's his talent. He critiques things.
You know, you make one vectored piece when you're young and inexperienced, and it haunts you till the day you die.
Forget.
Apricity Orange made a piece called Never Forget, which is making fun of the terrible vector I made of my OC and a good friend of mine's fanfictional.
Never forget.
I can never forget it because people will drag that shit out at every point they can.
Smooth, slowly zoom in on the face.
I approve the zooming in, but...
You also got Rosie Sucks eyes.
Yeah!
That was a nice piece of art. That's really well done.
It is really well done. I really like it a lot. Also, Satin Velvet made us in Equestria Girl style. I'm kind of down for that. That looks pretty cool.
It's weird because I never wear shorts in real life, ever.
Yeah. And
never.
I don't know if Juris's hair would be that high. Maybe it's just because I connect Juris's hair to my hair, and I don't wear my hair that high. I don't know. But it's super fun, and I like it.
I don't care, it's not my fan art, but still, I want Smooth to show the Smooth walking around at the speed of gravity. Smooth the Hedgehog. Because, oh my god, it's the best fan art, like, ever.
It's pretty fucking great. I even love the fact that they kept the little, like, hair things on the front.
I like the fact that he's holding a gun because he was playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
I really like how well the like the gaming side of our channel is kind of picking up. Like our fans really seem to be enjoying it, and
except for Hearthstone.
Yeah, well, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the OCs this week. Sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Cool beans. So, like I said, at the beginning of this episode, we are doing fashion. Now, for those of you who don't know, I work in men's fashion, and I, sell suits and whatnot, and fairly decent at it, being the number one salesperson in the store, and being a manager, and being, and then Meti, you dress in a sort of trendy style, don't you?
Sometimes.
At times.
When I want to look good.
Okay.
Other times I just wear my normal attire.
Which would be
a Hawaiian shirt and some fucking khakis or dark black pants.
Nice. But there's no way I can spend that. That's pretty much just as it sounds. But yeah, so being somewhat fashion minded, at least on my end, I felt like that might be a good theme. Also, it's kind of just something we were like, yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, we're going to do that. How we worked it out, we're going to do it in the same way we did it last week, with these are the rules, Meti. We're going to flip a coin. In my case, I guess it'll be a pin. Let's go with a rarity pin. How about that? Rarity obviously would be heads. The actual pin side would be tails. But how it works is that one of us would go first, and then obviously the second one would go first or go next for the bad OC, for good OC, and then into bad OC. And we would talk about the OCs, and then how voting works is that we figure out who likes the other OC more. Either if I like my OC still more than I'll like your OC, and you like my OC more than you like your own OC, then I win. But if I like your OC more and you still like your OC, you win. But if either I like mine and you like yours, or I like yours and you like mine, that's a tie, then we'll have to do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
So, do you want rarity or the pin side?
I'll take whatever side you don't want it.
I would love rarity, so I'm going to flip it that way. Land it on the carpet. It is pin side up.
Okay.
So you get to go first or second, Meti.
I'm going to go first. No, I'm going to go first. Faggot goes second on a coin toss.
People who play Hearthstone. Duh.
No. People who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Loser.
Oh, clearly. Anyways, so tell me about your OC.
This is Double Shot. He runs a coffee shop in an alternate universe that is modern-day Equestria, where characters they go around. This is like a popular coffee shop called the Broodmare Coffee House. If you get that pun, then call it out, because they hope someone does. I don't.
The Broodmare, I would like to think of like Brood Mother? Like
they live in the Naylands.
Naylands, oh my god.
Excuse me.
Netherlands, it's even better! I was like, Naylands, I was like, that's not that great.
And TLDR, which they included, just a quick thing, he's an espresso pony. He's good at making coffee, basically. His father is kind of a jackass and inspired him to move out on his own direction. He drinks straight espresso and when he's at work, but when he's not at work and he's at home and no pony's looking, he drinks vanilla lattes.
Nice.
So he is the classiest of class ponies. He dresses like a barista. Looks like he has an undone bow tie, which actually says more about his character than anything.
It is an undone bow tie. And from a guy that wears bow ties, I think it looks great.
And I like the barista thing on the schmuck, or whatever it's called.
The schmuck?
Whatever the fucking thing he's wearing over the shirt.
You mean like an apron?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Schmockasin is also a thing it could be called.
That is a true, yes.
Also, it seems like his key mark is an old Batman sound effect, but with coffee beans.
Like the onomatopoeia, pow!
Double shot.
Nice.
Even though it would be better if there were only 2 coffee beans, which would make that would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, his short, kind of what's it called? Mohawk haircut fits him good. Like, this colors are good. The colors here are good. I mean, maybe the orange is a little off. I would definitely change that red to the orange or brown of his mane. And his glasses are nice. Also, he looks like a stallion. A stallion.
Yeah, he looks dude as fuck.
Fetlocks look weird, but they look realistic, though I think that goes against the cartoony design he has already.
Yeah, it definitely is a clash.
So yeah, I would probably just change those to more cartoony fetlocks if I were you, but besides that, this is a pretty good OC.
Cool beans. Wait, I was saying cool beans at like the beginning of this episode, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't even realize it. We had a coffee bean guy. That'd be the best. Anyway, I like this character. I like his outfit. I like everything about how he wears it, though I don't agree with the fact that he undoes his bow tie while at work, while he's getting yelled at by customers. I sympathize with the fact that he's getting yelled at by customers, and the undone bow tie is kind of meant to represent that, but you're at work, dude. Your uniform, it's not up to snuff. You gotta keep it that way.
Unless I believe it's his coffee shop, so it's his uniform.
Oh, then he doesn't give a fuck. Then I'm fine with that.
Bow tie if you want.
I like this person's style. It's very the face on it is very expressive.
Definitely gets across that he's mad. The steam coming out of his nose, the scrunched face, the eyebrows, the pulsation mark.
I even like the mark that's towards sort of the bridge of his nose. Not like the bridge of his nose, but like the like to the far right of his eye. Like that little tiny line right there definitely like helps how he like is furrowing his brow.
Yeah. I
like his color scheme too. It's the darker warm color, which helps lend to the fact that he runs a coffee shop, but
the coffee business.
Yeah, but he's not. His color isn't like, oh, it's coffee. He works coffee, but it's not like it doesn't shout that fact. I mean, it kind of does, but the inclusion of the orange in it kind of helps break it up instead of just being that single, like brown and brown. It's brown and orange, ish, sort of.
Yeah.
Also, his outfit definitely helps break up the style.
Definitely a good design for a horse.
Yeah.
Gets exactly what I wanted. I like how his hair is plausible. Both his hair and his tail maintain the same shortness and same pattern. I mean, it's just, his hair is just his tail reverse. Small brown spike, orange spike, large brown spike.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would change, the only thing I would change is make it 2 bean cutie mark and make the red orange.
Make the what orange?
The red BAM background orange.
Oh, the little thing, yeah.
Because it's the only thing that stands out about his character that doesn't look right.
Okay.
I also like the shading on the jacket behind, like you can see how it's shaded.
Oh yeah, he totally does, or they totally do the like shadow for the leg.
Yeah.
Well, cool beans.
Moving on. Moving
on to the next OC. We're going to take a look at my OC that I brought to the party, which is Rosie Rascal. She is a volleyball player at her high school. She happens to be sort of that Valley Girl stereotype with just a little bit more fierce determination, so to speak. The author says, quote, "I'd put her somewhere near lovable alpha bitch," and I can kind of see that. Like, she definitely looks like she has this sort of drive to her character, and that is very well shown and expressed through the medium that the character is portrayed in. It's very well done.
It looks like she has bad anime syndrome with her hair, because it looks like her hair goes and makes a solid straight line.
to each their own at that point. I don't necessarily feel like that's a bad thing. I think it makes more of a dynamic look for the character. A good percentage of the time, there's when people start adding clothing to ponies, it looks off. It looks weird. It looks unnatural. It doesn't have that same sort of feel that the pony has when they don't wear clothing. It's even to the point where if a pony is wearing socks, it looks odd and weird. But here they've added armbands and a Leatherman jacket and other stuff as well that just make that feels natural to the character. It feels like it fits the mold that this character is making.
I can see that.
Yeah. Also, I like how... I don't know if it's a mix between the fact that they portrayed skyballs, which is just another version of volleyball, so well in the MLP style, or if it's the fact that they just were like, oh, this is probably what her key mark would be. Oh, it's volleyball. Let's make it.
What's her special talent?
Playing volleyball.
Oh, okay.
From what I... it's cloud ball. I mean, I should preface that. But...
Well, hey, at least the special talent isn't different from what the cutie mark should be. I mean, like, good job there. 10 out of 10.
It's very similar to volleyball, and it's a great idea. I mean, you don't see a lot of sport ponies out there. Mostly just because people who make ponies are artists, and they want to make artist ponies, and it's like, alright, we get it. But...
2 Pegasus teams of 2. This explains what cloudball is here.
Yeah. So instead of, like, using your hooves to hit it, you use weather manipulation.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I really like it. There's a lot of things done with this character that are really well. Not to mention also the fact that there are a contrary color or complementary colors to it. Well, not complementary. What am I looking for here? It's a red and a blue. She has warm colors in both her hair and coat, but yet the accessories and cutie mark help break that up and show a little bit different.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Anything you want to know about this particular character or things you like about this character there, Meti?
I like that her cutie mark actually fits with her special talent.
Yeah, that's super nice.
That I can't emphasize enough that I like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's an artistic style or if that's just supposed to be her having a unique wing design. And she's very, very jagged. That's probably art. That's probably the artist.
Yeah.
Also, her hair has no outlines. I'm just noticing now.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Huh. I didn't even notice.
Else does, but her hair.
Well, I still think that's an okay thing, though.
Yeah, it's okay. It just looks weird.
I wouldn't say.
Really weird.
Huh.
Is you have this layer of outlineless art upon a layer of lined art.
Yeah. Or in the case of the jacket, it's going like on the inside of the lined art.
Besides that, everything else is pretty good. I like her sweatbands. Those are nice.
Super cute. Now, my question is, does she leave the sweatband on when she has her jacket on?
Well, apparently she leaves the back one on.
Yeah. So, like I said, cool color design, nicely done, an interesting medium, and a well-designed clothing that really helped make this super, like, fun and interesting OC.